So today, I'll be acting as if I'm a supervisor in the computer department at Best Buy, speaking to my fellow employees. First of all, I would like to thank every single one of you for being here with me this morning. I do understand that it's early in the morning and that we're all exhausted from our Black Friday experience. But that is why we're here. We are here to speak about our Black Friday experience and how we ended and what the end results were compared to other districts. So our Black Friday was a success, not just number-wise, but physically. We managed to get every customer in and out of the door without actually having a main issue, without actually having any kind of hassles or overrides or any kind of problems, which is surprising. We were able to end our services percent at 4.6. So initially what that means is that the amount of service or protection plans, so whether it was for TVs, computers, tablets, cell phones, cameras, anything, we managed to sell 4.6% of that with services. What the services is basically, it's what covers if you drop it, crack the screen, spill water, dust, humidity, dead pixels, or anything like that, depending on which product you get. But whatever. The point is that we did not hit our goal, yet we did better than most of our district. So just because our district did poorly in general, not just our district actually, every district, but we still did not hit our goal. So that's actually why we're here. I'm here to speak to y'all about how to overcome rejections about our protection plans. So for example, let's say a customer is buying a MacBook since they were on sale this Black Friday. They were buying a $1,000 MacBook and we were offering them our accidental protection in our tech support. So what that accidental is, it's what covers the physical damage. So if you drop it, crack the screen, spill water on it, or if it quits powering on. The tech support is the internals. So the internals basically entitles everything that happens with software. If a virus happens, if the computer starts running slow, if you want us to clean it out for whatever reason, if you just want us to take a look at it as many times in a year, or whatever the life of the term is that you bought, we'll do that for you. But it's all depending on how we offer it and how the customer perceives the protection plan. So if we just sit there listing the things without actually showing meaning behind what we're saying, the customer will just feel like that's a waste of money because it looks like you think it's a waste of money. But if we actually sit there and make a real life example for the customer using their life as what the example is going to be based off of, the customer will feel that this protection plan is actually meant for them, that this protection plan will actually be useful in their life. So let's say a customer's in a coffee shop and they're sitting down typing on their brand new MacBook, and another pedestrian is walking from the table they just got their coffee and they were walking. They ran into the customer's table and they spilled their coffee onto their brand new MacBook, not even 30 days old. Well, if they didn't get the protection plan, that's kind of an awkward conversation that the customer and the other person is going to be having. You spilled coffee on my $1,000 computer, so you now owe me $1,000. That's not really going to happen. But if you got the protection plan, the customer's just going to be like, don't worry about it, I'm covered. So you just go back to Best Buy and we'll replace it for you. Or if the customer just says, oh, that's a waste of money. That's a waste of money, I'll just buy a brand new one. So there are some key things that we're supposed to be saying. It's kind of scripted, but not necessarily. So what we're supposed to be saying is, I understand how you feel. Other customers have felt the same way. But what other customers have felt or found is that by buying our protection plan, so on, so forth. But if you actually do think about it, other customers have found that if they did buy the protection plan, when they did drop it or crack the screen or spill water on whatever it was that they were buying, they did get helped out. And other customers that did not, they were out of luck. They were out of a $1,000 MacBook. They were out of a $1,200 Lenovo Yoga. So it is basically up to the customer, and it is up to you to make sure the customer leaves with whatever they need. So for another example, let's say a customer says they're always on the go and they're always worried about their hard drive crashing because they're always moving their laptop back and forth, up and down, or they're just throwing their backpack in an airplane. After a while, the hard drive is going to stop reading, or the spindle on the hard drive is going to break. But if you offer our protection plan, that's actually included. So let's say the spindle quits working on the hard drive itself, or if the computer stops recognizing that there is a hard drive, you could say that our protection plan, since you do travel a lot, will help them at any Best Buy, not just the one here in Odessa or here in Midland, but at any Best Buy throughout the world. As long as they're Best Buy and the customer knows their phone number, they'll be taken care of. Well, the customer will see that, oh, so I don't have to be here in Texas, here in Odessa, or here wherever they bought the computer to get help. All you need to do is go to whatever Best Buy is closest to them, give them the phone number, and they'll be helped. They'll be treated as if they were just at home. So it's not that big of a deal. All we have to do is keep offering it and use real life examples. If we build that rapport with that customer will leave like the happiest customer ever. They'll leave like we were friends. The customer will feel like we made a connection and that I'm actually looking out after them, which we are. That's why we're here. We're here to provide the best customer service and still hit our goals. But what comes first is customer service. And with customer service, that's it. Basically our goals. Customer service, goals. They go hand in hand. But I would like to thank y'all for y'all's time, and I do appreciate y'all for being here with me.